This absolutely filthy PC just came in my shop because after a customer upgraded their CPU and RAM, well, when you go to turn this system on, you get absolutely no display out. No matter how long you let it sit, nothing ever happens. So what exactly is going on here? Well, if you're thinking it has to do with this RAM configuration being installed in the first and second slot, because those aren't the proper slots for a dual channel setup, you're on the right track, but that's not what's causing this issue, because if we just put them in the proper second and fourth slot, well, we still end up with no display. So did our customer just buy a bad CPU? I doubt it. Rather, I think it has to do with the fact that our customer bought a Ryzen 5 5600G and put it in a B450 motherboard. Because although the CPU fits and it is technically compatible with this B450 motherboard, that configuration doesn't work out of the box. See, the Ryzen 5 5600G actually came out 3 years after the B450 chipset, which is what this motherboard happens to be using. And the reason why that matters is that this motherboard right now has no idea what this CPU even is, because it didn't exist when this motherboard was manufactured. The good thing is this can all be taken care of. A BIOS update, which is a process that updates the firmware on your motherboard, will allow it to see this much newer CPU. In order to do this on this particular motherboard, because it doesn't have an easy BIOS flash feature, a lot of boards have these days, we're gonna have to do it manually. Since we need to put our customer's old CPU back first, just like so. This way we can turn the PC back on, boot us back into Windows, and we're going to want to visit our motherboard manufacturer's website. This way we can download the latest BIOS version that doesn't happen to be in beta, which will give us a zip file that we need to extract to a USB flash drive just like this. With that complete, we can now turn the PC off, then go to turn it back on, but this time press delete to enter the BIOS. And in here, we're going to want to go to tools and then instant flash utility, which will read and flash that latest BIOS version off that USB flash drive onto this motherboard so we can install that new CPU. This process always takes about 5 minutes, so just let the system run and do not shut your computer off in the middle of something like this, because that's how you brick your motherboard. Once complete, the PC will restart and we'll see that in the BIOS we're now on the latest BIOS version, which means we can pull this old CPU out and reinstall our customer's new CPU. Now, thanks to the BIOS update, when we go to turn the system on, not only do the fans fire up, but we actually get a display out this time thanks to having the proper BIOS for this new CPU. And with this PC now upgraded and working, all we gotta do now is take care of this filth, because it's layered on thick here. So let's take this PC out back and blow it out. That's so much better. So with the system now back up and running with that brand new CPU installed, let's get this system back over to our customer.